the whole weight loss health journey, it is equal parts mental as it is physical. I'm not gonna bore everybody with a little monologue about how rough 2020 was, because if you are alive to watch this video, you were there, so you also know how rough it was. For me, I was in a very dark place, literally a dark place. My apartment had no light, but also crying fits, which is not normal, is not healthy. And I personally took comfort in food. So I gained 20 pounds. And it was the first time in my life where my body had changed, and it wasn't due to puberty or anything like that. I had been an athlete my entire life, gymnastics, track, cross country. So losing weight was never a thing because my day-to-day life kept me in shape. And it was weird just because I had never been in a space where that was a goal for me. At the beginning of this year, I was like, okay, I do not feel like myself. I am incredibly sad all the time. I'm having crying fits out of nowhere. I don't even know why I'm sad. I just know that I'm sad. So I told myself at the beginning of this year that I was just going to get myself together. And I just wanted to be the best version of myself. So keep watching if you want to know how I lost the 20 pounds and how I plan on keeping it off. So the very first thing that I needed to do was just really reevaluate my relationship with food. I love to eat. Ask anybody in my family, Keon, she loves to eat. Invite me to the cookout. I got multiple plates. Like, I like food. I like trying new food. I do get genuine enjoyment just from like chewing and tasting food. I do. But the problem here is that I'm an emotional eater. So every time something goes wrong in life, which is quite often around here, I want to eat to make myself feel better. And you know, I just feel like as a kid, whenever you're sad, you know, what do your parents do? Okay, you're sad. Let's go get ice cream. It'll make you feel better. Oh, here, let's go get a snack. It'll make you feel better. And I don't know. I just feel like it's the behavior that I unconsciously brought into my adult life. I definitely leaned on that a little too much. What helped me was actually getting into therapy. That wasn't even for my emotional eating. That was for other things going on in my life. But in therapy, you learn how to create healthy coping mechanisms. So instead of running to food every time I felt sad, I started doing other things. I started writing in a journal. I started meditating. Like, I have all of these different tools now. I started getting into a habit of asking myself, are you hungry, or are you just trying to make yourself feel better? Are you hungry, or are you bored? It's been helping me. I don't always listen to it, truthfully. I don't. But for the most part, I'm okay about it, and it's been working. So of course, if you're trying to lose weight or just get healthier, you're going to have to watch your diet to an extent. And I mean, I even feel funny saying the word diet because I don't like that. And I'm not gonna get too in-depth here because clearly I'm not a nutritionist. But I would like to call it like just being more mindful about what you're eating. I relied on Grubhub so much last year. I spent a ridiculous amount of money that I truly did not have on ordering takeout. Y'all know Grubhub has all the fees, service fees, delivery fees, then you have to tip. Like, I was spending so much money on Grubhub. So I canceled my subscription. I actually started going grocery shopping. Also just making little changes. Like, I would get my coffee, but I would get it without sugar. Or if I go to the deli, great. I'm not gonna get a sandwich though with all that bread. I'm gonna get a salad with grilled chicken and chickpeas and just whatever other toppings that I want. But just substituting out the bad. I never wanted to deprive myself of anything, and I never really wanted to start looking at food as the enemy. So these are just some things that helped me maintain a healthy relationship with food while also getting towards my goal. And like there was never a certain number in mind. I really didn't care about the scale. I only know it's 20 pounds because when I went to the doctor, like they asked me if everything was okay. They were like, you dropped like 20 pounds since the last time you were here. And I was like, oh, okay. You can't talk about living healthier and losing weight without talking about working out. I guess my best advice for that is to find out what works for you. I made it a goal to do at least 3 days of either running or strength training. I was lifting weights. Okay, I was lifting weights. Try to do it for at least an hour. Try to work out for an hour, if not 30 minutes. But if I can't make it to the gym, then I'm running. So find what works for you. There's so many different things. There's spin class, there's Pilates, there's yoga. Just get moving somehow. Find what you like and just figure out a way to incorporate that into your weekly schedule. I think the last thing that I would say is to take pictures. I almost quit so many times just because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to the gym. I'm going through all this pain at the gym and I'm not seeing any results. Like, well, I'm wasting my time. I'm gonna get a BBL. Like, I really did not think that I was making any progress. And it wasn't until I started taking pictures, like, you know, at least 1 month apart, that I started to see like, oh, like my waist is like going in a little more from the side. Take those pictures so you can actually track your progress, because once you start seeing the results, you'll want to keep going. But yeah, that is how I lost these 20 pounds. So now we're just gonna try to tone up, build some muscle. But yeah, that's all I got. I was never super strict. I definitely had plenty of cheat days and I just wasn't too hard on myself about it. Like, it's food. All right, go run, or, you know, go spend like an extra 10 minutes in the gym, or even just forget about it. Like, you're allowed to have a cheat day. It's whatever. Thanks for watching.